Hey, what's going on? Kyle Wilson here. Welcome to the channel. This is a place where we talk about NFTs, metaverse, and crypto, and I'm one of the first YouTubers followed by Ecomi, an originator of the Big Red Circle. But let's just go ahead and dive right into it. We'll be talking about Mickey and how much that Steamboat Willie NFT drop is going to be worth and how much money it could make you. And it is one of the biggest blue chips on VeVe, and I'm about to show you why. All right, let's just go ahead and dive right into the video. Yo, what is going on? Welcome to the channel. And this one, like I said, we'll be talking about Steamboat Willie. And also, you want to make sure you hit that subscription and notification button so you don't miss any more videos like this so you can stay ahead of the crowd. All right, let's just dive right into it. But without further ado, we're talking about Steamboat Willie and why Steamboat Willie is super iconic. It is a blue chip already, in my opinion, on the VeVe app. And as more people find out about this story, I think it's going to slowly become a very, very appreciative asset that you could possibly own. All right, this is not financial advice. I'm never a financial advisor, but this is, in my opinion, a blue chip. Now, this was dropped in a blind box format, meaning, you know, all you had to do is spend 60 gems and you could have got any one of these three Mickeys. There's a common, and it was a static version in this pose, and then you had the whistling pose, which was the uncommon, coming in at 13,000 editions, at 928, almost 14,000 editions. Then you had the ultra rare coming in at 6928 editions, and you had a chance to get any one of these Mickeys. So, and if you're lucky enough, you know, it sold out immediately. So if you're lucky enough, you would have got one of these. I just got a common, but I went ahead and bought all three of them. I actually bought two ultra rares, which cost me about 2,700 on one of them, and I spent 3,400 on the other one because I didn't want to wait around for this thing to go dip. I just wanted to collect it because I know that this is a blue chip. So with that being said, we're going to get into why. Now, the why is located here in the Library of Congress, is where you can actually find the story of Steamboat Willie. It all started November 18th, 1928 at the Colony Theater in New York. But before that, Walt Disney himself created a few characters and cartoon characters that flopped before he found the mouse, right? He created Mickey Mouse, long story short, and he basically premiered it at a Colony Theater with an orchestra, and he was one of the first people to do music synchronization on screen to the character, all right, which is very cool because now, as we know today, all these movies with, you know, the sound and dancing to it and things like that, where you're talking about Fantasia, that all pioneered was Steamboat Willie, all right? Steamboat Willie is responsible for the entire success, basically, of Walt Disney. That's what it can be attributed to. He is the very first successful cartoon from Walt Disney. As a matter of fact, the story even says the success of Steamboat Willie was phenomenal. It established Walt Disney as a key player in animation industry, setting a standard that would encourage all the other animation pioneers and start the Walt Disney Company on the road to where it is today. In less than a decade, Walt would quickly progress from the crude Steamboat Willie to the glories of Three Little Pigs and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But as Walt Disney later said, "I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that it all started by a mouse," which is incredible. All right, this is a cool story. Highly recommend you read this. And if this doesn't give you a little bit of goosebumps at what the Walt Disney and Disney Company is today, I don't know what will. But Mickey Mouse and Steamboat Willie is iconic. And we wouldn't even have the partner statue if it wasn't for Steamboat Willie. Now, not taking away anything from the statue, all right? The statue is amazing. It's golden. It's going to hold value. It's the first appearance of Mickey in an NFT format. But when we look at this one has more editions, which is fine by me, all right? So coming in at almost 2,600 editions, more than the partner statue, the ultra rare here, Steamboat Willie. But this one is animated. This is the very first animated Mickey Mouse in an NFT format with music. Okay, that is huge. It is literally one of the first NFTs on VeVe with music. There's a couple others. I think there is Deadpool, but it's a generic music. This music comes directly from the actual animation, which is really, really cool. It's like having a literal piece of art inside your digital showroom and owning a piece of digital history. absolutely insane. What's cool about this as well, it's literally the first Disney NFT like this, the first Mickey NFT animated, that is also one of the first Mickey animated in real life. So that's what makes it really cool. So with that being said, that's why I see it as one of the biggest blue chips on the VeVe app. And as the numbers keep growing on the VeVe app, this one's going to continue to appreciate. And like I said, it's a good idea to obviously own both of these. These are super iconic. The man who actually created the mouse and the mouse that is literally responsible for the success of the entire company in this motion picture. All right, that is crazy, and it's all on one app. And I'm not arguing what's more valuable than the other. These are just totally cool. Like, this is no argument which one's more valuable. This one's just going to be valuable based on everything I just told you. All right, so I'm not comparing it to the partner statue. I think they're both good ideas to have both. All right, so I know people are going to drop in the comments thinking I'm comparing them, but I'm not. All right. So with that being said, we are looking at the price. 3,300 is kind of the floor, is what I'm seeing currently, but this is a super iconic piece that I think people are going to scramble over to get some of these at a lower price. So I don't see this thing dipping I don't see this thing dipping low anytime soon for a long period of time. I consider this kind of like a somewhat of a Todd of Disney, because it is one of the originals, right? Now, if you compare that to the, partner statue, this one is at $13,000 as far as the price goes. So if you put two and two together, there's only 2,600 more editions on this right here, but people are absolutely loving it. I see people on Twitter that, maybe they can't afford this partner statue. They are absolutely going to get at least two of these statues. And I'm already seeing people, pick up a couple of these. I've seen people pick up 4. I've seen people sell their partner statue to get some of these. Now, some people were lucky and got a couple of partner statues. I think it's just cool to own a piece of history. There's nothing more cooler than that. But as far as that goes, that's why I see this one going up to like 5 or 6K. Maybe settling in a new floor there, and then we'll kind of see maybe these two move in kind of tandems together, and people kind of decide and see what partners statues is doing to see what this collectible is doing, if that makes sense. Kind of like what Bitcoin and Ethereum do. They kind of move in tandem, but in terms of value, we're going to have collectors for both. I mean, real Disney collectors are going to absolutely want both of these, and they're going to go for first the more affordable one. But people that have, more coin, more, gems, and maybe it fits their budget, they're going to go after that partner statue. So they're both good collectibles to have in your vaults, and I don't see you losing with either one. All right. So that's my kind of whole take on that. I do see this one. I see both of them continuing to go up in value. And as a matter of fact, people are still debating the secret rare Spider-Mans as well. The Spider-Man on the VeVe app being technically the first Disney collectible, not necessarily having the Disney tag, right? Just the first technically Disney owned VeVe or NFT in the wider space. And so that's why that one is doing some moves. But this one is super special because it comes from Disney Animation, created by Walt himself, which is so insanely cool to see and to have and to own in your collections. All right, I know I'm ranting on and on about that, but it's pretty cool. And like I said, Steamboat Willie pioneered a film and animation technique referred to as Mickey Mousing. It involves syncing the accompanying music of a scene with the actions on screen. This technique gained popularity with other animation producers of the era and has since inspired several Disney productions, namely Fantasia. So this thing is literally, Steamboat Willie's responsible for a lot. Everything that followed, he was a pioneer of. So this is why I like to choose historical NFTs and their significant meaning in not only the NFT space, but in history as a whole. That's all I got for this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed it. Smash the like if you did, and we'll break through the YouTube algorithm so this can get seen to more people, and I appreciate it. Hit that sub and bell so you don't miss any more videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next one at the blockchain. And as always, be like an NFT, be authentic, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.